Breaking news, ESPN parts ways with Shannon Sharpe officially following the lawsuit. We have some background to give you to this, just a reminder of what started it all. Here it is.
Well, what, Gabby?
Well, you're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Gabby.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah, I might choke you in public. Big black guy chokes small white woman.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look that you do what you did to me.
Put it at full mass. I don't know anyone who's surprised about ESPN officially parting ways, but according to sources, ESPN has parted ways with Shannon Sharpe following the settlement of a sexual assault lawsuit. Reports from the Atlantic state ESPN has cut ties with Shannon Sharpe after his settled lawsuit, which accused him of sexual assault. The settlement was announced by Sharpe's accusers, attorney, Tony Busby, earlier in July. Sharpe had strongly denied the allegations, stepped away from his role at ESPN, and has not appeared on the network since April. Now, if you remember when we first covered this, there were other stories that came out where it was on record that Shannon Sharpe had some allegations in his past professional life. And networks, they decided to organize in a way to cover for Mr. Sharpe. And now this one was so massive, nobody could cover for him. But it definitely brings up a point that we've made here many times before. Typically, when someone is in a situation like this, it's not the first time. Multiple instances prior happened before that moment. It's a good opportunity to learn from the mistake 10 years ago than from a cover-up 10 years ago, and now all of a sudden you have a repeat of the pattern. No surprise to me that ESPN has decided to part ways, at least for now. The things that were said, and I don't know the whole video or the audio, nobody does. According to Shannon, it was heavily edited, but my goodness, the stuff that was said, I wouldn't want my daughter, young daughter, dating someone who spoke to her that way. And I think many fathers will feel the same. All right, thoughts?
Yeah, so not a whole lot of info on this story yet. Perhaps more details will come out of this. This story obviously just broke while we were here live on the air, but it looks like things are going to be changing over at ESPN. I am curious, is he still doing his podcast show thing that he had online? Yes. Okay. So I wonder if he's going to address it there, or if he's just going to pause production. I know he was getting a lot of notoriety, I'll say, from the show with a lot of the guests that he had on. Obviously, the Cat Williams interview went viral, and that kind of made him a little bit more relevant to people like me who don't really pay a whole lot of attention to Shannon Sharpe or ESPN normally. So a lot to unpack here, though. Also, his attorney is Tony Busby. That guy is such a character. He's from Houston, and he ran for mayor one year as a Republican. I think it was 2019. And he was such a Trump wannabe cartoon of a man. Really interesting policy suggestions, just kind of puzzling, like, why are you here? I think he also ran for city council too a few years ago, unsuccessfully again. So it's always just funny for me whenever he pops up in stories like this one.
Yeah, and so he's the alleged victims attorney, but he also was the attorney for other alleged victims of very famous individuals in the culture prior. And so this has become his new thing, I
This
assume.
is, yeah.